With climate change becoming an increasingly urgent issue, more and more companies are looking to incorporate sustainability into their practices each and every day. Today I'm discussing the various challenges and of course solutions faced when trying to go green. For more, I'm joined by Stewart, Principal and Owner at ESG Strategy. It's wonderful to have you with me. Let's get an overview of why business leaders are looking into ESG at the moment.
Yeah, sure. Business leaders are increasingly recognising that integrating environmental, social and governance factors isn't just seen as a moral obligation now, but also a strategic imperative. What you're seeing is the shift is being driven by growing stakeholder needs, government regulation, investor questions are coming through, customer and consumer demands, and also even employees are actually demanding more transparency and responsibility from businesses. So in essence, you're seeing that ESG is becoming a crucial aspect in maintaining a competitive edge, and especially with its evolving rapidly as well.
Yeah, I'm going to put it up there with cybersecurity in many cases. It's one of these new things that needs to be, attached and looked into. Challenges presented, real or perceived? Let's take it, for those who maybe don't believe in it as much as perhaps they should or could, what would you say to those people out there, especially the business owners?
Yeah, sure. And look, that journey towards sustainability is not without its challenges. One significant barrier that I've seen a lot is the misconception that going sustainable, implementing sustainable practices is prohibitively expensive or difficult to implement. This is something I've looked at for over 20 years in my career, and I've recently documented in a book that's just easy to follow. But really, you highlight these perceptions stem from a basic lack of understanding or confidence in a particular area or experience. Moreover, there's a fear of being disruptive or establishing processes and so forth, and uncertainty around financial returns that make some leaders want to be hesitant to do these changes. But however, the real challenge I see aligns in that mindset where you focus on the long-term gains rather than short-term costs. And a lot of companies have proven to be very profitable over this, open up new markets, attract new talent, and attract new customers as well.
Absolutely, of course, well said by you. It's interesting, I often think that people see the product also being affected in some form, if it's green or if it's vegan or if it's this XYZ, it's lesser quality, which of course isn't always the case. Let's talk about solutions that make a difference, a real difference that you've witnessed out there when it comes to businesses and companies really implementing decent strategies.
Yeah, I think the key to overcoming these challenges lies in embedding sustainability into core business strategy. It's not something actually you bolt on or as an afterthought if you've done your strategic planning, you think, oh, we've got to think about sustainability. The best strategies are when it's integrated from the start. So this involves setting clear objectives, goals, engaging stakeholders at every level across your business, leveraging technology, innovation to create more sustainable operations. And you can start small. You don't have to go big. Making incremental changes that build over time rather than attempting a complete overhaul. You build your confidence as you go. And this approach only mitigates risks, but also helps allow for measurements, helps you celebrate the small wins, get the progress and momentum is really key.
Absolutely. Lee, I appreciate sort of the gentle nature of your discussion, not pushing people, into places they might not be ready to go in. I think you're right. It is baby steps for some, especially the small to medium enterprises out there. But let's talk about the perils of greenwashing. It's something we've seen a lot of companies do. Some companies have, fraudulently, marked up their numbers and whatnot. But Lee, take us through some of that.
Oh, look, one thing I see a lot, people get really enthusiastic about sustainability and the critical dangers is the push for sustainability is a temptation to engage in what you call greenwashing. And that's where they make misleading claims about environmental efforts. And you can quickly really severely damage your brand reputation and erode that consumer trust literally overnight. So the real solution lies in authenticity and transparency. I mean, businesses must ensure that any claim is backed by tangible actions and verifiable data. Ideally, that's third-party verified data if it's a big claim. And you've got to ensure that you communicate the progress honestly and transparently, including the challenges you face. So my little radar detector goes up when someone says it's the most sustainable product in the world or it's the most sustainable and so forth. And I think, well, that's open to subjectiveness. And what have you done to back that up? And if there's no data on their website, no programs in place, you really are opening yourself up to the greenwashing.
And generally speaking, people online, be it social media and whatnot, they will target, they will find it, and as you said, that reputation will go down the bathroom sink faster than you can say greenwashing. But Lee, I want to thank you for joining us. If people do want to find out more, perhaps get their hands on that book and connect with you and learn more, what's the best avenue?
Yeah, sure. Just go to leestewart.com.au. It's leestewart.com.au, and the book's available on that website or on Amazon. The title's called, very simply, How to Build Sustainability into Your Business Strategy.
Nicely said by you. And of course, thank you for keeping me company and joining us on the program. Hopefully speak again down the track.
Awesome. It's a pleasure. Thank you, Mike.
All right, this is Ticker. We will be, of course, right back. Hopefully you've learned something from our discussion. I'll see you again very soon.
You're watching Ticker. We'll have more in just a few minutes.